let's get our cast members on up. We're almost ready to begin.
We should introduce our Madre theme dancers. Our Madre theme backup dancers.
Nice mohawk there, dude.
Where's that one? Party. I'm working.
All right.
When you want to give them the first cue, let's just start things off.
So we are so happy to have everybody here. Who's excited for Purim? All right. We're waiting on one. Here comes our last cast member, so we're almost all set. And we want to thank our madrichim, who are our backup dancers. We want to encourage you to dance and sing along as well.
The Madrichim backup dancers.
And I think we're ready to cue our opening song.
That's the cue.
Once upon a time, not so long ago.
Hashuer. Hashuer. Hashuerus rules in Shushan, king of all the land, sits on his throne. It's hard, so hard.
Esther is the lovely new queen, but Mordecai has said, don't say you're a Jew, don't tell. No, don't tell. He says you gotta hold on to faith inside, gotta hold your head up with some Jewish pride. They can't destroy us, although they've tried. We're strong, with God as our guide. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer, trusting God, we'll make it, I swear. Oh, living on a prayer. I think it's time.
Haman's busy strolling through town. The people turn away. He makes them all bow down. He's tough. So tough.
Mordecai just will not obey. Then Esther takes a stand. King A tells her, baby, it's okay. Okay.
He says you gotta hold on to faith.
Faith inside me, you hold your head up with some Jewish pride. They can't destroy you, although they've tried. You're strong. With God as
Everybody!
Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer, trusting God, we'll make it, I swear. Oh, living on a prayer.
Bravo, William, bravo. That was truly a wonderful production.
Thank you, Sue. It's nice that you finally show some appreciation for the efforts of the Glee Club.
Certainly. Everyone loves a swan song, and I'm afraid that was yours. The Glee Club is hereby shut down by order of the state school board. Everybody knows that Glee is so 3 years ago. Smash is where it's at today.
Please, Sue, we've had this fight before. Doesn't this ever get old for you?
Listen, pretty boy, someday you'll learn not to mess with me. I eat losers like you for breakfast.
Really? Really, Sue?
Yes, really. With one for lunch and a sensible dinner, it's the reason I haven't gained an ounce since the Nixon administration. Now say your goodbyes. The classroom becomes the property of the AP Civics class as of 2 p.m. today.
Wow, Mr. Shu, that was pretty harsh.
Don't worry, guys. We'll come out ahead. We always do. Remember Amalek?
Amalek? You know, the evil robots from Doctor Who.
No, from the story of Purim. I know in the past I've tried to cover up my Jewish identity, but my fathers have been encouraging me lately to embrace my role as a member of the Hebrew faith. And what's happening right here now in Lima, Ohio, directly parallels the story of Purim.
Purim?
Sure. We've been learning about it in world religions.
Huh?
May I, Mr. Shu? It happened in the days of Ahasuerus, who ruled from India to Ethiopia over 127 provinces. In the 3rd year of his reign in Shushan, the capital, Ahasuerus gave a feast for his nobles and officers and all the governors of his provinces.
Artie, shouldn't we say a blessing or something?
Take it away, Barbara Streisand.
Let's all join together for the blessing before the Megillah reading. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al mikra Megillah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim lavotenu bayamim hahem bazman hazeh.
And
Baruch
atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'hachianu v'kiyamanu v'higyanu lazman hazeh.
And it wouldn't be any fun at all if we weren't to do just a little bit of a Megillah reading with us today. Vayehi b'yamei Achashverosh hu Achashverosh hamolech mehodu v'ad kush sheva v'esrim umea medina b'yamei hahem ki shevet hamelech Achashverosh al kisei malchuto asher b'shushan habira b'shnat shalosh l'malcho asa mishteh l'chol se'arav v'avadav.
Enough of this gibberish. Let's get on with this.
That's right.
For 180 days, the king had an amazing party. When these days came to an end, he had yet another party for the common people for 7 more days. Drinks were served in golden goblets, and wine flowed in abundance.
This king sounds like my kind of party animal.
Queen Vashti also gave a party. On the 7th day of his party, when the king was pretty hammered, he ordered Vashti to come and dance before him. But Vashti refused to appear at the king's command.
Hashkivenu.
I went with King A to a reception. So glad that I had the chance. I knew that I'd fallen for deception when he told me that I had to dance.
Everybody.
Well, he
Can't always get what he wants. He can't always get what he wants.
No,
He can't always get what he wants. So I spoke my mind. I think he'll find
he
get what he needs.
King A took my crown and my tiaras. He threw me right out in the street. I dried my eyes and fixed my mascara. 'Cause soon I'll be right back on my feet.
All together now.
And he
Can't always get what he wants. He can't always he wants.
No, no, he
Can't always get what he wants. So I spoke my mind,
But
I think I'll find
he
gets
gets
what he needs.
When all this was done, the king was pretty ticked off. He was asking his advisors what should be done with this queen who refuses to come obey the command of the king. His advisors said, maybe you shouldn't let her be queen anymore. You'll find somebody to take her place. After a time passed, the king became not so angry when he realized he could have a beauty pageant for all of the women in the kingdom. It is, in fact, good to be the king. He said, let all of these young women be brought. Let me seek them out through all the kingdom. Now, there was this one Jewish guy in the capital of Shushan whose name was Mordecai. This Mordecai had brought up Esther, the daughter of his uncle, some type of family relationship. She was an orphan. He had adopted her. They got along really well. That's all that really matters. So he got her already. He said, you need to go. But there's just one thing. Don't tell him that you're a Jew. King Ahasuerus, of course, loved Esther more than any of the other beautiful women and placed his crown upon her head and made her queen instead of Vashti. The king gave another banquet, being the party animal that he was, and Esther never told the king that she was Jewish.
Ooh, a mystery. This is more suspenseful than the night that I stayed up waiting for the great pumpkin.
Apologies to my family. So long, I've been looking too hard, I've been waiting too long. Sometimes I don't know what I will find. I only know it's a matter of time when you need a queen. When you need a queen. It feels so right, so warm and true. I need to know if you feel it too. Maybe I'm wrong. Won't you tell me if I'm coming on too strong? Queen Vashti hurt me so much before. This time I wanna be sure. Everybody please God.
I've been waiting for a girl like you to come into my life. I've been waiting for a girl like you, a love that will survive. I've been waiting for someone new to make me feel alive. Yeah, waiting for a girl like you to come into my life.
You're so good. When I saw you, I understood. You've got a secret that you won't say. But I need a queen, so that's all okay. 'Cause I need someone. Yeah, I really need someone. Now you just caught my eye. From the moment that you got makeup from Haggai, there's nowhere on earth I'd rather be than holding you tenderly.
Together now.
I've been waiting for a queen like you to come into my life. I've been waiting for a queen like you and a love that will survive. I've been waiting for someone new to make me feel alive. Yeah, waiting for a queen like you to come into my life.
No year waiting?
I think I've had enough of it. It saved you.
One day, Mordecai just happened to be sitting at the king's gate. He overheard two of the royal servants plotting to assassinate the king. Mordecai sent word to Esther, who told the king, and after the affair was investigated, the two men were hanged, and the incident was written into the royal iPad. After these events, King Ahasuerus promoted Haman and elevated him. My bad. I kind of forgot that was my bad. I'll own that one. And elevated that guy to the rank and made him the chief of all in the court. And people were bowing down before him, such as the king commanded. Only Mordecai would neither kneel nor bow. When Haman when he saw that Mordecai refused to bow down, he was angry. But he didn't want to punish only Mordecai. He sought to destroy the entire Jewish people, the people of Mordecai throughout the entire kingdom.
Some say all the things they know I like, making good conversation. I gotta handle you just right. You know what I mean? Why will you never show me some respect? It's due to me in my position. Folks know not to look me in the eye unless it's horizontally. Don't be difficult, difficult. Why must you be difficult? Don't be difficult. Let me see you genuflect. Yeah, genuflect. Let me see you bow on down. I've been patient, I've been good, tried to reach an understanding. It's getting hard, this holding back, if you know what I mean. I'm sure you'll understand my point of view. We know each other mentally. You gotta know that you're bringing out the animal in me. Don't be
difficult, difficult.
Why must you be difficult? Don't be difficult. Let me see you genuflect. You genuflect. Let me see you bow on down. Don't be difficult, difficult. Why must you be difficult? Don't be difficult. Let me see you genuflect. Yeah, genuflect. Let me see you bow on down.
Woo! To fulfill his plan to destroy all of the Jews, Haman said to the king, we have to kill them all. Men and women, young people and old people, we have to crush, destroy, annihilate them all. The scribes were summoned and a message was written to all of the people commanding that on the 13th day of Adar, the governors of all the provinces were to eliminate the Jews. When Mordecai learned what had happened, he became really, really sad. Poor Mordecai. He turned to Esther and said, Esther, you have to help us. You're the queen. You can do this. Esther said, but wait a minute. I've heard that if anybody goes to the king without being called for, the king's going to kill me. Mordecai said, Esther, you're in this role for a reason. You didn't become the queen by chance. It's all a part of a bigger plan. If you go forward, maybe the king will extend his golden scepter. Esther answered him, go and gather all of the Jews in Shushan and have a fast for me. Why is it that fasts always go so slow? But for 3 days they refrain from food and drink. Then I will go to the king, even though it's against the law. And if I die, so I die. Mordecai went away and did everything as Esther had ordered him.
It doesn't matter if you love God or capital G-D. You just take a stand, 'cause you were born this way, baby.
Esther, I told you when you were young, you would be a superstar. Used to use the name Hadassah, babe. Always knew that you'd go far. There's nothing wrong with loving who you are. I said 'cause he made you perfect, babe. So hold your head up, girl, and you'll go far. Listen to me when I say you're beautiful in your way, 'cause God makes no mistakes. Now you are Jewish, baby, you were born this way. Don't hide yourself in regret, just love yourself and you're set. You'll save your people, baby, you were born this way. Ooh, there ain't no other way, baby, you were born this way. Baby, you were born this way. Ooh, there ain't no other way. Baby, you were born this way. On the right track, baby, you were born this way. Don't be afraid, you are the queen. Don't be afraid, you are the queen. Don't be afraid, you are the queen. Don't be afraid. Get it together, go see the king. You're the one we waited for. This must be stopped at whatever cost. This is what your fate has in store. King A won't hurt you, he loves you now. Believe in capital G-D. If you don't go, we might pull this how. But who knows what God has planned? You're beautiful in your way, 'cause God makes no mistakes. Now you were Jewish, baby, you were born this way. Don't hide yourself in regret, just love yourself and you're set. Go save your people, baby, you were born this way. Ooh, there ain't no other way, baby, you were born this way. Baby, you were born this way. Ooh, there ain't no other way, baby, you were born this way. On the right track, baby, you were born this way. Don't be afraid, just be a queen. The time has come to hit the scene. Don't keep your secret deep inside. It's time to flaunt your Jewish pride. Declare it proud, I am a Jew. The whole darn tribe depends on you. Rejoice and love yourself today, 'cause baby, you were born this way.
After Esther prayed and fasted, it went exactly according to plan. Esther approached the king, who extended the top of his scepter, said, "What is troubling you, my beautiful queen? What is your request? Even up to half of the kingdom, it shall be given to you." And Esther said, "If I'm as pretty as you think that I am, then let the king and Haman..."
Boo!
"Let them both come to a feast that I've prepared for them."
There's more parties in this story than when I was in BBYO.
And the king said, "Bring Haman quickly, that we might bring Haman." Boo! I think I get better at write this. Bring him quickly that we may do what Esther desires. They ate and they drank and they drank and they drank. And the king asked Esther what it was that she wanted. He said, if I found favor before you, why don't you and Haman come to a banquet again? Why don't you guys come to a banquet again tomorrow night? Haman. He left and he was a pretty happy guy. Like, who wouldn't want to eat with the king and queen? But as he walked out the king's gate, he saw that Mordecai wouldn't bow down to him. On the way home, he was talking to his wife and said, here's what happened. I was invited up there, nobody else was present, and tomorrow I've been invited again. But all of this is worth nothing to me, because every time I see Mordecai, I get so angry. Was told, why don't you build a gallows 50 cubits high and hang Mordecai on it? Then you'll finally be rid of him.
I'm sorry, not following here. What's a cubit?
That cute little orange jump he got from that old video game.
That night, the king just couldn't sleep. He called for his servants to read to him from the royal iPad. And the servants read how Mordecai overheard of a plot against the king's life. And what has been done to reward Mordecai, the king asked. Why, nothing, your majesty. The next day when Haman, when he arrived, the king said to him, tell me, my prime minister, what should be done for a man the king wishes to honor? Thinking that the king surely meant him, Haman, he said, dress him in the most beautiful of robes and put him atop the most white of horses and lead him through the town in your honor. The king said to Haman, quick, don't waste any time. Take the robe and the horse and do just as you have said. To Mordecai, omit nothing at all.
Start it over.
Want to be a billionaire so very bad. Get all so very bad. Get all of the things I never had. Want to be up close my eyes. I see my name in shining lights. Walk through the city every night. Oh, I swear the world better prepare for when I'm a billionaire. Yeah, I would like to wear the king's robes, sit up on the big throne, everybody bow down, horse ride through the whole town. Probably have my portrait in the castle, but not redecorate too much because that's a great big hassle. Ride around through Shushan town and cook up a big camel, skating smoothly through the town like I was Dorothy Hamill. Yeah, I'm gonna be more famous than I have the right to be. Someday they should watch to name a cookie after me. Get it? I will build a mansion for each of my 10 sons. Make each and every one of them bigger than the last one. Yeah, now my fame ain't no illusion. Everywhere I go, I'ma have my own theme music.
Every time I close my eyes, I see my name in shining lights. Walk through the city every night. Oh, I swear the world better prepare when I'm a billionaire. Oh, when I'm a billionaire. Oh, when I'm a billionaire.
Got yourself wrapped in a world of delusion. Well, pal, here's your confusion. People might line up to worship somebody so abusive. I think you'll find the fame you seek is quite elusive. You win more friends than enemies if you were more inclusive. The king has honored me because I've helped save his life. Whenever you're around, you just seem to bring more strife. Yeah, you got problems, but the Jews are not to blame. Your arrogant demeanor is what's keeping you from fame. So please take my advice and make like a tree and leave now. You're only causing trouble and nobody likes you anyhow. I think it's time you woke up from this dream. Your time is in and stop pretending no one likes to hear you sing.
the things I've never
already seen with the
I
Hashim.
wanna be Shushan spaghetti scene.
Darling next to Oprah and the Queen.
Queen. Every time I close my eyes,
See what you see.
I see my name in shining lights. Walk through the city every night. Oh, I swear the world better prepare for when I'm a billionaire. Oh, when I'm a billionaire. Oh, when I'm a billionaire.
I wanna be a billionaire so very bad.
Eating and drinking and eating and drinking and eating and drinking and drinking and drinking and drinking, and there was another banquet, and Haman and the king and the queen gathered together, and the king said, Esther, my lovely, what is your request? Even to half of the kingdom it may be granted. And Esther replied, if I have found favor in your sight, let my life be spared along with that of my people, for we are to be slain and annihilated. Then King Ahasuerus said to Esther, what are you talking about? Who would do such a terrible thing to you? And Esther said, only a foe and an enemy, this wicked Haman. Haman recognized the dire straits that he was in and began to plead for his life. He started tugging on Esther's clothing. Esther, my queen. The king cried out, does he mean to attack my queen when I am present? As the words left the mouth of the king, they covered the face of Haman. Boo! And led him to the gallows that he himself had prepared for Mordecai. Then King Ahasuerus revoked the evil words of Haman. Boo! On the 13th day of Adar, when the Jews were to have been destroyed, instead all the enemies of our people were defeated, including the 10 sons of Haman. And Mordecai, the prime minister, sent letters to all of the Jews in the provinces of King Ahasuerus, commanding them to celebrate the 14th day of the month of Adar as a day of feasting and gladness, a day for sending good things to one another, a day for giving gifts to the poor. And Mordecai, the Jew, ruled long over Persia, and he sought the welfare of the people and spoke peace to all of humankind.
Just a small town girl
Living in a Persian world. She's gonna do her part for the Jewish race. Just an Agagite, full of evil hate and spite. He's just an evil guy with a scowling face. Come on, guitar solo.
Air guitar.
Haman strolls on through the town, but Mordecai will not bow down. Says you never will destroy my faith. It goes on and on and on. Everyone! Shushan, Persia, kingdom of Ahasuerus, people seeking truth and light. Esther, save us. Stand up for the Jewish people. We know you'll do what is right.
Okay, good.
That's
The whole Megillah now, or the good parts anyhow. Now we'll go on to the carnival. You can win a fish.
There are fish.
Some will win, some will lose. Some will always hate the Jews. But our people never ends. We go on and on and on and on. Shushan, Persia, kingdom of Ahasuerus, people seeking truth and light. Esther,
Everyone on their feet
save
now.
us.
Stand up.
Stand up!
Stand up.
Stand up for the Jewish people. We know you'll do what is right. Don't stop.
Not yet. We gotta have a guitar solo. Okay, everybody!
Don't stop believing. Hold on to the feeling. Jewish people. Don't stop believing. Hold on, Jewish people.
Thank you very much. If you'll take your seats for just a moment. Yes.
Teachers, madrichim, and volunteers who are working the first shift at the Purim Carnival, you are now excused to assume your shifts.
All right, we want to thank our wonderful Madrachim dancers, Jamie Kaufman, Shay Dingfelder, Ashley Bobman, Sydney Kane, Melissa Gwinner, Sarah Rosemont, and Josh Lucero and Gabe Ovitz and Max Dingfelder. Thank you.
We especially want to thank Rabbi Alan Cook for writing this Purim spiel. Take a bow, my friend.
Thank you, thank you. All right, if we can get our Purim song up on the screen. Here we go.
One old-time song here, the old-time Purim standard. We got to do it. Ready? Oh, once there was a wicked, wicked man, and Haman was his name, sir. He would have murdered all the Jews, though they were not to blame, sir. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be, and Asham Hamintash. And Esther was the lovely queen of King Ahasuerus. When Haman said he'd kill us all, oh my, how he did scare us.
Everybody!
Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be, and Nasham Hamintash. But Mordecai, her cousin bold, said, what a dreadful chutzpah. If guns were but invented now, this Haman I would shoot, sir. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be, and Nasham Hamintash. When Esther speaking to the king of Haman's plot made mention, ha ha, said he, oh no he won't, I'll spoil his bad intention. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be, and Nasham Hamintash. The guest of honor he shall be, this clever Mr. Smarty, and high above us he shall swing at a little hanging party. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today we'll merry, merry be. Oh, today we'll merry, merry be and nosh some. One more time, the chorus. Oh, today we'll merry, merry be. Oh, today we'll merry, merry be. Oh, today we'll merry, merry be and nosh some. Last verse. Of all his cruel and unkind ways, this little joke did cure him. And don't forget, we owe him thanks for this jolly feast of Purim. Oh, today we'll merry, merry be. Oh, today we'll merry, merry be. Oh, today we'll merry, merry be and nosh some home in Tashin. Give yourselves a hand.
All right. So, in a few moments, we're going to be ready to go down to a fabulous carnival. We also want to invite any adults who are not accompanied by children to join us for a wonderful adult celebration. Unfortunately, for your child's safety, for our own safety, we cannot have unaccompanied children at the carnival, but we encourage those who are without children to join us at the adult celebration upstairs. There is a suggested donation of $10 for that. But before we go on to our various celebrations, we want to acknowledge all the wonderful costumes that we see here today. If we have any Queen Esthers or Queen Vashtis, can we get them to come on up so that we can see how beautiful they look? Any Queen Esthers or Queen Vashtis? Oh, so lovely. Let's give them a hand. Yay. All right. Oh, the loveliest queen of them all. All right.
Ow!
Yes. Yes, this would have been a very hard selection for King Ahasuerus. All right. Do we have any cousin or Uncle Mordecais? Any Mordecais in the crowd? Come on up.
Poor Mordecai.
No, Mordecai got no respect this year. How about any kings? Any King Ahasueruses? No King Ahasueruses. How about, do we have any who dared to be Haman?
Boo!
Any Hamans? All right, Haman, come on up. Oh, an excellent Haman. All right. And I know that we have got Megillas, we have got Alice, we have got pirates, we've got a UPS driver, we've got all kinds of great other costumes. So everybody else who's in costume, come on up so we can admire your costumes. All the fairy princesses, all the cheerleaders, all the Harry Potters, all the football players, all the Scooby-Doos.
Twilight.
Twilight? All the Twilight characters. Little Mermaid. Spider-Man. What is that, a ninja? All right. Well, we thank all of those who came in costume for getting into the spirit of Purim. A couple more. We have some karate heroes here. All right. So young and old alike getting into the spirit of Purim.
Haman.
And we see all of our wonderful costumes up there. And so... Am I getting a thumbs up sign, or are we just going?
Are we going to do
Oh, yes, let's do a little parade so that everybody can see up close. Let's go see up close all of our costumes. So, I can't get out yet. If you don't mind leading, we'll go on. All right. So let's go and do a couple circuits around the sanctuary.
Are we going?
Here we go.
All right.
Oh.
Here we go.
I see wonderful, beautiful costumes here.
Take a walk around.
Red socks and white socks and purple socks and green socks.
All right.
I see.
I made her the queen of old Shushan, where we drink cheap wine and tend to act very nasty. Vashti. I told her to dance for my guest tonight, and she looked at me like she wanted to punch me and smash me. Vashti. Vashti. Well, the guests were And the night was young. Vashti wouldn't do it, said she'd rather be hung. She stormed off her court as quite incensed. The foolish young queen is now past tense, 'cause I'm not the world's most patient king. But when she blatantly refused to shake that thing, I said, Vashti, Vashti, Vashti. Vashti, Vashti, Vashti. All right. Are we still dancing? Are we still marching? Or are we marching?
Yeah,
out?
one more march, one more song, Rabbi.
Once there was a wicked
Man, and Haman was his name. He would have murdered all the Jews, though they were not to blame, sir. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be, and Nashtam, Hum, and Tashin.
And Esther was the lovely queen of King Ahasuerus. When Haman said he'd kill us all,
oh my, how he did scare us. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be, and Nashtam, Hum, and Tashin.
But Mordechai, her
cousin bold, said, what a dreadful chutzpah. If guns were but invented now, this Haman I would shoot, sir. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be, and Nashtam, Hum, and Tashin.
All right, very good. I think they're all going out now.
All right. Have a fabulous day, everybody. Thank you all for being here. Happy Purim.